The time has arrived. We got Batman versus Iron Man, round 1. We're covering intelligence, let's go. I know what you're gonna say, it's closer than you think. Batman has the big brain energy, we all know it. He's outsmarted beings like Brainiac, Darkseid, and Superman, but he's been outsmarted by Wally West, Hugo Strange, and the Joker. His forte is preparation, logic, psychological warfare, in addition to his incredibly high intelligence. Let's see, can Tony keep up? The answer is yes. Tony's IQ is estimated to be 78 points higher than Batman's. He's an expert in physics, chemistry, and computer science. Let me see here. Yeah, he created new elements, created time travel, and an awesome AI that almost destroyed the whole world. Batman is more clever and wittier. But in raw intelligence, Tony is the GOAT. Iron Man wins! We are covering gadgets. Iron Man's suits are extremely advanced. Each one of them has enough gadgets to fill up Area 51. Flights, shields, lasers, durability, anything you can think of, bruh. And in some cases, wielding the damn Infinity Stones! While they are extremely powerful and versatile, there is no contest here, my child. Batman's belt by itself is a Swiss Army knife. He's got a suit, a tactic, or a spray built for any single battle you could imagine. And we've seen them get tested against some very OP opponents. While Tony's gadgets have a lot of variety, Batman is the king of gadgets. Batman wins! This one we're covering the suits. We're covering the 3 best suits in order to make it fair. Listen, I'm not counting Model 85 because it's an insta-win for Tony. Snappy snap. Batman's big gun is the Justice Buster. It can square up and collapse the entire Justice League. Iron Man's counter would be the God Killer armor. It went up against the Celestials, whose power rivals that of Superman and other godly beings. Next up, Hellbat. While it is super powerful, it can kill Bruce if he wears it too long. Iron Man's counter, the Endo Sim armor. It essentially has no restrictions, and he can summon it with his mind. Batman's trump card, Stealth Suit. It literally adapts to avoid detection. Even this Boy Scout couldn't find him. And for that, Tony's got Model Prime. It can literally phase through matter. This means that they will play hide and seek forever because he can't hurt Tony. I'm sorry, Batman fans. Iron Man wins! Round 4. In this one, we're covering ka-chow combat abilities. Tony does know some martial arts, but he mostly relies on outsmarting his opponents, or frankly, just outgearing them. He could make his combat system super unpredictable, but honestly, man, from the jump, you know what's happening. This man would make Joe Rogan blush with excitement. I don't know, is there like a counter for how many disciplines this dude has mastered? He's at the peak of physical condition, he's got AI, and with preparation, run home to your mama! I am sorry, Iron Man, but there is no competition. He's Batman. Round 5. In this one, we're covering money, y'all. While I may only have $3 left to my name, these 2 fuckboys have a lot more. These 2 knuckleheads would have Donald Trump begging for a small loan of $1 million. But in case you missed it, Forbes already did the work for me, fam. It is kind of hard to believe, but Batman's fortune is only valued at like $9.2 billion, which the IRS should definitely look into. While Tony's sits at a crispy 12.4. His character should be named Tony McScrooge. But in case you didn't know, the richest superhero is Black Panther. Wakanda forever, man. In this round, we're covering experience. Tony is really smart, and he's faced some pretty tough baddies before. But even more impressive is he's held his own against his friends. Especially these 2. And we already know how overpowered they can get. He has a suit for everything and is ready for every battle. What can Batman do? Yeah, everything. Batman has been in some really crazy battles and has plenty of experience battling with and against some pretty godly beings. You already know that his squad doesn't fuck around, and he somehow has a contingency plan to destroy every single one of them in case they act up. While I think that Tony can adapt quicker and better than Batman in some cases, when it comes to experience, the Bat has seen it all. Batman wins! I don't even remember at this point, but hey, we're covering villains. Iron Man has some good villains like the Ironmonger and Whiplash, but his main baddie is the Mandarin, and the original one, not the movie one that really sucked. I will also count Thanos, but he's more of like the Avengers villain, not Iron Man's villain like directly. But still, this list is pretty stacked. Can Batman keep up? Bro. This is probably the most stacked and iconic villain lineup ever for any character. The only one that even comes remotely close is Spider-Man's villains. And bro, come on. Come on. Do I need to continue? In this category, Batman wins, hands down. Okay, one last round before I make a decision. At this point, we are going no holds barred. We're covering their most powerful version. For Batman, DC got high on their own supply. You decided to give the guy with an iron will a ring that is based on willpower. And not just once, they did it twice. You gave him 2 lantern rings. And then we have Mobius Batman. Nobody told me Streamlabs made something like this. Essentially, Batman knows everything. He becomes a god. Jeez, Tony, can you keep up? Well, technically yes, in one circumstance. If Tony is wearing the Infinity Gauntlet, Green Lantern Batman is getting clapped. The new Godbuster armor is pretty neat too. But when Bruce is sitting in this Fisher-Price rocker, he's basically unbeatable. Its power goes beyond a single universe. It travels along the multiverse.
So I'm sorry, Tony, you're fired.
Mr. Daddy Issues takes this one. Well, okay, it is time to settle this once and for all. We have covered the nitty-gritty. You know, both of these characters are amazing in their own right. Iron Man edges out Batman in some very important categories. But everywhere I turn, I reach the same conclusion. I hate to break it to you, but as a hero, Batman is better than Iron Man. Not counting the times he gets screwed by this clown. He checks all of the boxes and would find a way to win, no cap. That being said, Tony Stark is a billion times cooler and a better character than Bruce Wayne. This is basically the better hero against the better protagonist. If it comes down to a fist fight, I think Batman takes it. And if he brings back up, it is over! Yeah, there is no way the Avengers are beating this death squad. Mr. Childhood Trauma takes the win. Let me know what other battle ideas you guys have.